The Canadian federal election is set for Monday, April 28, 2025. And if you're eligible to vote, it's important to be prepared ahead of time. To vote in this election, you must be a Canadian citizen, be at least 18 years old on Election Day, and be able to prove your identity and address. Most people are already registered, but if you've moved recently, changed your name, or are voting for the first time as a new citizen, you'll need to make sure your voter registration is correct. You can check or update your registration online at elections.ca by calling 1-800-463-6868 or by visiting any Elections Canada office in person. Once you're registered, you'll receive a voter information card in the mail that lists your assigned polling station and voting times. It's helpful to bring this card when you vote, but if you don't receive one or lose it, you can still vote by showing accepted identification. You can vote on Election Day, which is Monday, April 28, 2025, at your assigned polling station, as indicated on your voter information card or online through the Voter Information Service. Polls will be open for 12 hours on Election Day, and the exact opening and closing times depend on your local time zone. You'll be voting for a member of parliament in your electoral district, also known as a riding, so your ballot will list the names of candidates running in your area. If you prefer to vote earlier or can't make it on Election Day, you can vote on any of the 4 advanced polling days: Friday, April 18th, Saturday, April 19th, Sunday, April 20th, or Monday, April 21st. On each of these days, polls will be open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at your assigned advanced polling station. The location will be listed on your voter information card or can be found using the Voter Information Service online. Voting in advance gives you the same official ballot and process as Election Day, just earlier and often with shorter lines. Another way to vote in person is to go to an Elections Canada office, where you can cast your ballot using the special ballot process. There are about 500 Elections Canada offices across the country, and you can vote at any one of them, not just the one in your home riding. These offices are open 7 days a week, Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday from noon to 4 p.m. The deadline to vote at an Elections Canada office is Tuesday, April 22nd at 6 p.m. local time. If you choose this option, you'll be given a blank ballot and will need to write the name of your preferred candidate in your riding by hand. This is a good option if you'll be away on Election Day or want to vote on your own schedule. If you can't get to a polling station or Elections Canada office, you can vote by mail. To do this, you must apply for a special ballot, either online at elections.ca or in person at any Elections Canada office. The application deadline is Tuesday, April 22nd at 6 p.m. local time. Once you're approved, you'll receive a special ballot voting kit in the mail that includes detailed instructions, a blank ballot, a security envelope, and a pre-addressed return envelope. You'll need to write the full name of your chosen candidate on the ballot. Completed ballots must be received by Elections Canada by the time polls close on Monday, April 28th, so apply early and allow enough time for mailing. Once you apply to vote by mail, you cannot vote in person at advanced polls or on Election Day, so be sure this method works for your schedule before applying. To vote by any method, you must prove your identity and address. There are 3 accepted ways to do this. The first is to show one piece of government-issued photo ID with your name and current address, like a driver's license or a provincial or territorial ID card. The second way is to show 2 pieces of accepted ID. Both must have your name, and at least one must include your address. For example, you could use a bank statement and a utility bill, or a health card and a rental agreement. The third option, if you don't have ID, is to take an oath and have someone vouch for you. That person must be registered at the same polling station and must show their own ID. One person can only vouch for one other voter, and they must personally know you. A full list of accepted ID is available on the Elections Canada website and includes documents such as lease agreements, income tax assessments, government assistance letters, and personalized letters from shelters or community organizations for those without a fixed address. Elections Canada also ensures that specific groups of Canadians can vote securely and accessibly. Indigenous voters in remote or isolated communities may have access to mobile polling stations or other specialized services arranged in collaboration with community leaders. Students living away from home can vote at designated on-campus voting locations using the special ballot system to vote for their home riding. Seniors living in long-term care facilities may be offered mobile polls or in-residence voting to ensure they can participate safely. Members of the Canadian Armed Forces, whether at home or deployed overseas, have voting processes designed specifically for their circumstances, coordinated through Elections Canada and the Department of National Defence. Canadians living abroad may vote by mail as long as they register and return their special ballot on time. Incarcerated individuals in federal correctional institutions are also eligible to vote using ballots distributed within the facility. Canadians experiencing homelessness can vote using authorized identification or a letter from a shelter or support agency confirming their identity and place of residence. To support accessibility, Elections Canada offers a wide range of services to ensure that all voters, regardless of ability, can vote independently and privately. This includes Braille and large print ballots, tactile voting templates, assistance from election workers, sign language interpreters, and curbside voting for those unable to enter a polling place. Voters may also bring a support person with them for assistance, who will be required to sign an oath of secrecy. Voting information is available in multiple formats, including audio, Braille, plain text, and large print, and in many different languages, including Indigenous languages. If you need assistance with anything, whether it's confirming your registration, finding your polling station, applying to vote by mail, accessing voting in special circumstances, or understanding the ID rules, you can visit elections.ca or call 1-800-463-6868. All these services are designed to make voting as accessible, flexible, and secure as possible, so don't wait until the last minute. Make your plan, gather your documents, and get ready to cast your vote before or on Monday, April 28, 2025.